ahead and continue what you were going to explain.
We were explaining about how like in middle school moments are good, the bad, and the ugly, basically, and mine's the ugly one. And I decided to wake up one day, get ready for school, and I saw on the counter sitting
Ate a
out,
shitload of bad cookies.
there was a whole bunch of bad Royale chocolate chip soft cookies or something on the
Stan, I'm gonna pull a rabbit trail from you real
ate
quick.
them all. Okay.
Never mind.
Do what, Will?
I'm gonna pull a rabbit trail off you real quick. That's what that's a thing my history teacher used to do. It's when we kind of go off topic. Just to, yeah. It's because rabbits are completely unpredictable and bullshit. Anyway.
Oh.
Logan, I remember those times when I'd go over to your house and you had this big ass pack of Oreos. And you get up about full pack of Oreos, and you're just.
Wait, hold on, wait, what?
You ate all the cream out of the Oreos and you just leave. You disgusted me. I was disgusted by you.
So what I would do is, you know, you can go to Walmart and buy like a big old Oreo pack, and they'd have like 50 of them in one package.
The big ass family pack of Oreos.
So, what I would do,
fat ass would eat
do,
all of it.
Yeah,
all of the damn cream.
I would take the cookie, right, and I would take. For those of you who don't know what an Oreo is, it's basically a
Shut the hell up, Logan. Everybody knows what damn Oreo is.
Who the hell don't know what an Oreo is? What, are they from fucking Somalia or some shit?
There's gotta be somebody. But anyways, so I would take the black sandwich part off the Oreo and just
black sandwich part of the damn cookie.
I would lick the cream off of the cookie. And then I would put I would put the cookie part back into the package like nothing ever happened. I would just put it back in the package like everything was normal and just leave it.
Fuck that guy.
Dude, I'd have to kill you. Like that night.
Dude, it makes me cringe just thinking about it.
Dude, I'd be so mad. I'd reach in and I'd just grab an Oreo. I wouldn't look, because who looks when you go to grab an Oreo? You trust the Oreo. You're like, it's gonna be an Oreo. You trust the box. You're like, yeah, man, I'm gonna reach in. It's gonna be an Oreo.
Damn Oreo.
And then you pick it up and it's got spit all over it, and you're just like, At
least you didn't put toothpaste on it.
He did that once with his mom.
Ooh, it's minty Oreo. Anyway.
I hate those. People who made those and Oreo Thins need to get fired.
Okay,
anyway, going back to your
Oreo
disgusting cookies, Stan. What is...
Yeah, I'm in like 5th grade, and I'm a fat-ass loser, alright, you know? Back in 5th grade I was, you know. Anyway, so we were having this meeting thing about like a science fair or something. It was like when in the hallway. I go to a small-ass school, so there's only like maybe, I don't know, 110 or so 5th graders. That's not much.
There's only like 110 5th graders in my school. I mean, shit.
I
mean, it's not a big school. I mean, I go to a small public school. Well, I did,
like
but anyway.
250 to 300. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Anyways, and there's only like
grenade.
5 teachers or so, and we're all gathering around, and I'm sitting down, right, and I had to stand up. I felt it coming. And this teacher starts yelling at me, sit down, sit down. And I just go, blah, all over everyone. Everyone, dude. Everyone.
So you just decided, yeah,
I had to stand up. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, something's going on in my stomach, and this is very bad. And then I just dart down the hallway. I skipped the girls' bathroom, because I'm a gentleman. I don't go in the girls' bathroom, you know.
I would have thrown up right there on the floor of the girls' bathroom.
Yeah,
I was like, you're getting your damn Barbie shoes wet today, bitch.
Anyway, come on. I gotta finish this, boys. It's almost done. It's almost done.
It's almost done. Anyway. We gotta bear with Stan for just maybe 5 more minutes.
No, like 2. Anyway. Shit, that guy's gonna kill me. Anyway, sorry. I'm playing Battlefield 1 as well. Anyway. What was that? Oh yeah, I'm taking down running. Just back and forth down this hallway, right? Okay. I get into the bathroom, and I see someone else come in. I was like standing in the stall, just peeking out through the crack, you know, looking at him. I was like, hey, who is that? He's like, oh, it's this guy. I was like, did I throw up on you? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm sorry, I ate some bad cookies this morning. He's like, it's okay, dude, but that's just disgusting.
It's cool, it's cool.
So Stan's story sparked up.
Who's that guy? Who's his TV show? Who'd be
and
like...
that's my ugly.
No. Is it? Where he goes, live action. All the time?
Oh, that's the Turtle Man.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy's hilarious.
He was. Too bad he was kind of staged, they say. But anyway. Yeah,
but if you were talking about your elementary school bullshit.
So I'd
dude,
like to mention.
No, wrong. My turn. Wrong.
Wow. Completely is.
Hillary, it's my turn. Hillary,
yeah, it's my turn, bitch.
It's my turn, Hillary.
I'm taking the wheel.
All right.
You don't know how to drive a stick. Like, get out of here.
All right. Jesus. Okay. All right. You have the floor, Will.
Yeah, of course I do. Fuck off.
Shit, he stalled out.
Stall out your heart monitor, Stan. I'll remember that.
I'm sure you will.
You're gonna be on your deathbed. You're gonna be laying there like, I'll be fine. The nurse said I'll be fine. You can hear like the curtains and shit.
And then you're gonna come in with your goddamn 50 cal
flip in.
Like,
yeah, 50 cal muzzle loader, and shoot one little teeny tiny bullet and cut the freaking monitor cord, and you're just gonna be like, and die. You done got
it. To look if you miss and you have to sit there and stay on the death stairs and shut up.
Like, what the fuck?
Hell up. Anywho. Oh shit. Oh yeah, dude. I remember one time I'm chilling in the lunchroom. I was in 5th grade. I wasn't a fat loser like Stan, because,
you still are.
No.
You know what? Dude, kick your ass, kid. I hope you know that. So I'm chilling at lunch, and the way my lunch tables were set up is that they were these long-ass tables, and you have about maybe 20 people on each side.
Yeah,
there are about 4 of them in a row.
You went to a big-ass school.
Yeah, I went to a big-ass school. And I'm chilling there, I'm eating my lunch, and I lock eyes with this kid all the way across the room. Like freaking Clint Eastwood, Good, Bad, and the Ugly. We're standing there. I can hear the music. I'm like, this school ain't big enough for 2 of us, bitch. We're standing there. We're looking at each other for like 5 minutes.
Was that Clint Eastwood?
Out of nowhere, he looks down at his plate. All over his plate. I was amazed. I'm like, damn.
Puke stare,
and dude, it looked like oil. It was bad. I was like, that kid just threw up his guts. I'm like, alright. I'm like, he died. He's done. It's over. And we're looking, and he keeps looking at me the whole time. He looks back up. He's just like, wiped his mouth, got up, threw his toy away, sat back down, stared at me. I'm just like, you're not even gonna go to the nurse. Never.
You could have a serious condition, dude.
I'm too camera shy for this bullshit, dude. When I fuck up, I get mad.
Why are you camera shy? There's no camera pointing at you.
I know. I just don't. I say stupid things, and then I go back and I listen to it, and I'm like, wow, how am I alive?
Who cares?
How have I not been beaten up and killed in a ditch?
That might make it funnier. You don't know. I mean, come on. Well,
I don't think I'm ready for that pressure of if I screw up, I become a big internet meme.
Any whip. Can I explain my elementary school experience now?
Oh my god,
no,
well,
I still have the wheel.
You being a meme.
God damn. Okay, alright. You have the floor.
Alright, now I'm gonna take this truck. I'm gonna drive it off a cliff, and I'm gonna jump out right before we get to the cliff. So fuck you.
But you haven't even finished explaining the other story.
What was the other story?
About the kid throwing up.
Oh yeah. And alright, so he's a fat kid. Well, I'm not gonna say fat.
Wow, this kid probably is about to hang himself now because he just
do it.
He just heard
he knows. If he's listening, he knows.
Yeah, he's like, Will.
Oh yeah, this kid knows. I think his name was Nick.
He's like Special Agent Smith from the Matrix. He doesn't forget. He doesn't. He holds grudges.
And he's like, God damn it, no. Who just put on the gas mask? I heard that shit. Hey, this flame trooper right here, you're gonna get the bayonet. I got him.
Are you gonna explain? I mean,
I don't know if there's much left to explain. All he did was he got up, threw away his tray, and sat down and kept looking at me. I was honestly thinking, I'm like, do I need to get a teacher over here because like this kid just, I'm pretty sure that's a long. Dude, it looked like, you know those commercials for the tobacco commercials whenever like they spit or something. It's like that demon that crawls out and shit.
Yeah.
It looked like that.
Yeah,
it was like
bad.
It was like tar. I'm like, dude. I'm like, did you just throw up your soul? Like, what happened?
Okay. Now, am I good now? Because we've been having these
you're good. Go ahead.
throw up stories, and I just have a good one. Now, Will and Gideon already know about this one, honestly. But,
I'm not sure if I do or not.
You'll know when you hear it.
Will I?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I have this friend named Tyler. We go way back to elementary school. And we were in 4th grade class together. And our teacher's name was Miss Gray. And we're in class. And the class is getting ready to end, so we start lining up at the door. You know, elementary school stuff. You line up at the door, put your finger on your mouth, all this stuff. You know, classroom procedures. Anyways, and so we line up at the door.
Jesus.
And throughout the whole time, like throughout the whole class period, Tyler was he just kept like complaining to me like, "Oh, dude, I'm sick, dude. I think I'm gonna throw up." All right, I'm like, all right, dude, just pull through. When we leave class, we'll go to the nurse. It'll be chill. Alright, because we're going to lunch, we'll have time to go to the nurse, all this stuff. And he's like, alright, cool. And so, we start lining up at the door, and then right before class ends, and we're starting to line up, another teacher walks into the classroom and starts talking to Miss Gray. And then Tyler is really feeling it now. Like, he's like, dude, he looks at me, and he's like, dude, I'm about to just let
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
This is not gonna go pretty. And I'm like, oh, shit. And so then I go into combat veteran medic mode. I'm like, all right, we're getting you we're getting you the nurse right now.
The vet.
And, so then Tyler goes, no, I got this. And he goes to Miss Gray, right? And he goes, oh, Miss Gray. He goes, oh, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna throw up. And she looks at him. She's like, Tyler, can't you see I'm talking to someone? That's rude. Do not interrupt two adults in a conversation. And he's like,
oh, dude,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. And all of us are in line, and we're like, oh, he's about to do this shit. We're like, oh shit. And I swear, the preparation of this kid, I swear to God. He was wearing a hoodie, right? And when he wore the same hoodie every day, and he always had his hands in the pockets, and he always left it unzipped. And so all I see is he has his hands in his pockets, and he just rips, like he prepares it. He's like, Now I wish you guys could hear. I wish you guys were here to see it. He had his hands in his,
sure they don't.
And he like pulled his hands back and like just spread his arms out like wings in his hoodie and just sprayed throw up onto the carpet. Like literally his esophagus turned into a hose for 10 seconds. And he just sprayed at the ground like a hose. It just sprayed on the carpet.
Holy shit, I got another one.
Like, and then Miss Gray's like, Logan, take care of that nurse right now. And so I grabbed the trash can. I'm like, let's go. And then we just like run the nurse, and then he goes home. And
Logan's here. You haven't been saying anything about the game at all, Logan. You haven't been saying shit.
Oh, you didn't know I was here.
I'm like, I saw you every now and then. I'm like, hey, look, it's Logan.
But no, it's funny.
I wish we could.
He didn't come home he didn't come back to school for like a week after that. We thought he died, honestly. We thought he was hospitalized.
I wish we could.
But how about this fucking hurricane in Texas? Anybody else hear about that?
I don't know shit about that. I don't know anything about it. I try not to worry about it. I'm just like, hey, guess what? Natural disaster? Glad it's not me.
All I know, I saw it on the news. All I knew is that it fucked up its shit. Fucked up all, like the whole
I heard it's a category 4, that's all I know.
Yeah,
and I don't know if that's like really bad.
I heard it fucked up Sandy's dome.
It was like category 1 or 2. And then like 2 nights ago they were like, yo, this is a big, and it was traveling at over 100 miles an hour, and it was just a disaster. They said it was like one of the biggest.
I love this guy in our squad right here. This Mofo 131.
It's one of the biggest death tolls of Texas or some shit like that in like the
past
past 10
years.
years.
Subscribe.
Oh,
just not say shit.
I'm sorry to the Texans. You're pretty cool because, you know, you guys are pretty cool. You guys have a huge ass state that I hate driving through. Let's go.
The great thing, Stan, is that you're saying sorry to somebody who isn't watching.
I was gonna say, depending on where we're
if we get to that point, then you can do it.
Are you racist against Texans?
Let me tell you, I have 2 vlogs on YouTube, and none of them have gotten more than 10 views. That's all I have to say.
Why? Because your mom.
I'll consider it an accomplishment if we get more than 1. Honestly.
Are we gonna be an overnight sensation? Probably not.
Logan uploads it. 5 million views. We all get paychecks.
5 million views. Look at these fucking artards on
Yeah, look at these idiots.
Oh my god, dude, could you imagine?
Wrong.
You know, I always told myself that if I got paid to make YouTube content, I would just be ashamed of myself. But
it seems like a pretty chill job, but it seems stressful.
As long as you enjoy what you do and you don't change your shit based on what the fans
I professionally trap shoot all of my life if I could.
Because I've seen lots of YouTubers have gone downhill and just completely hit rock bottom.
Oh yeah, dude.
They changed their
guy I used to watch a lot when I was a kid. Sky does Minecraft. He actually just quit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh really? Did he?
Yeah, he quit completely. Doesn't upload anymore. He makes music videos. That's it.
There's this motovlogger that I watch named Yummy R6.
Yeah, he kind of went off though. He's
Yummy R6.
Yeah. He it used to be
always dogging me for unofficial shoutouts.
And now he figured out how to.
These are dead YouTubers.
He learned how to hydro. He learned how to hydro dip.
They're dead?
Right? And
hydro what?
Hydro dip.
Hydro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Hydro dip. Explain.
It's like where you just dip, like, say like a car rim, you just dip it in like water and then paint over it, and then you bring it up, and it's just like magic.
Well, I mean, you can really dip anything, cause now he has fans that send him.
If you wanted to.
Now he has fans.
You know, Stan, I didn't need to know that.
He has fans that sends him items, and they're like, "Will you hydro dip this for me?" And he dips them and sends it back to him. Like, he made a video, he hydro dipped a PC
But he's dead
case
now, so you can't do that.
But,
he's not dead.
But,
yeah,
the whole reason why I even brought Yummy up is because, it was motovlogging at first, and then he figured out how to hydro dip, and people have been giving him a lot of shit, like, oh, you're not real, you started out motovlogging, and now you're changing all your shit. But it wasn't because the fans wanted him to change it.
You can't please everybody, though.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's got so much stuff. Every Friday he does Fan Mail Friday because he gets fan mail. He gets a shit ton of fan mail. So every Friday he does Fan Mail Friday, which some people might prefer those videos over motovlogs. And so he has People Watch Wednesday, where he just motovlogs about random shit and posts it. And then like every day, like almost every day of the week, he has different content for everybody, so that he can please everybody's preferences. You know, he might hydro dip on Mondays, all this stuff, but he's not gonna. He didn't want to completely change.
You're on my channel. You're gonna watch whatever I put up, asshole.
Yeah, that's basically what he's saying.
Yummy's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, Yummy's fucking on, and he's funny. He's fucking hilarious. Shout out to
and he's Yummy.
Help.
Yums.
Oh, the bastard threw a limpet charge.
So Stan.
Anyway,
I can already see the copyright tags on this video.
Oh, yeah.
How's the copyright?
We're gonna get flagged for fucking everything. Yummy's gonna somehow see this shit. He's been, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. Now he's gonna be like.
Oh, you guys. Oh god.
I don't know.
Did you remember that shit on iFunny where the guy he was like, "Hey, shout out to Georgia," and they were like, after careful consideration, we're gonna pass the shout out on to Florida.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and they're like, yeah, we don't want this either. We're gonna pass it down to these guys.
And Florida.
And then they go, we good.
Oh, you're sons of bitches, you know. Anyway, what topic is there next?
The only thing I don't like about Florida, we're gonna talk about Florida now. This is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be
all the old people and the.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, what gets me about Florida are three things. It's hot as hell.
Humid.
Old people drive and kill everyone, basically. If old people are the mafia of Florida. Dude, they're like, ice him, and they hit him with a freaking sedan. I'm like, jeez.
Fucking wife does it.
That's why,
you know?
dude, I did not cross any roads when I was on vacation in Florida. I was like, nope. It's like, and they have no fault laws. You just both get a ticket.
Yep.
It's
that's
bullshit.
how
you can get T-boned in the middle. That's how you can get T-boned, and you're not even moving. Like you're just chilling at a stoplight, and all of a sudden, some dude in his freaking
not their fault
his grandma's Nissan, they slam into you, and then you both get a ticket.
Dude, fuck Florida, dude. No. You know.
Great thing about Florida, I love fishing. So that's awesome.
In Miami.
Great thing about Florida.
Oh no, dude. There's actually 4 things about Florida. I really hate the damn invasive species they got going on down there.
The pythons?
Crocodiles.
Yes, dude.
Crocodile Dundee!
Crocodiles? Oh yeah, some dumbass probably did let go some crocodiles.
I was gonna say, well, Florida has a big
You know, Dupree Lake down here, Logan, is actually, it's got piranhas in it.
Does it really?
Piranhas.
So does Conway.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, they've got piranhas in them.
Fuck that.
Some dumbass took a damn tank of piranhas and was like, I don't need these anymore.
What? Fuck. Did they catch them?
If you put a bloody chunk of meat in there, dude, it would not last long.
How long ago was this?
It's been a few years.
Shoot that bird down.
So I'm sure they've been all populating and getting on.
Well, they didn't really allow swimming in
and
paradise anyways, did they?
Not paradise, it's Dupree. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want in Dupree. They don't care. They're like, jump in. I dare you.
I don't know. Dupree doesn't seem like
I did
it's
a double
safe
take
to
and got
swim
slammed by a 120.
Let me tell
Good job, me.
Heber Springs. If you grow up in Arkansas, Heber Springs is the way to go if you're gonna go to the lake. Or you know, if you want it, Greer's Ferry.
Washita.
It's all connected.
Washita, like Greer's Ferry and Heber Springs, nothing on Lake Washita.
I've never been.
You're missing out.
See, what's screwed up about my state is that people think like far north is like frickin' like my city. Like from Detroit to my city is about 3 hours. They think that's far north. That ain't far north. You want to go
Isn't
far
Detroit
north,
pushing for Sharia law?
Sharia law? What the hell is that?
Sharia law. Alright. We're going on another rabbit trail. Get the shotguns and the beagles. We're going. This is almost as bad as Stan bullshit.
Stan's bullshit.
But what it is it's what the people over in like Afghanistan and Iraq follow, you know?
Oh.
Like if you smack your dad, you get your hand chopped off.
Oh yeah.
Oh. No, I ain't doing that shit here. Come on.
That's what some people are pushing for. That's why people call it Detroitistan.
Yeah, because Detroit's a fucking dumping ground, essentially. You go up north of Michigan, you'd love it.
Do they really call it Detroitistan?
Is Michigan the place of 10,000 lakes, or is that a...
Yeah. No, that's freaking like Minnesota.
I mean, Michigan
has 5.
Michigan, don't they have Lake Superior? Or like, aren't
they
like...
have big
Lake Michigan.
I have Lake Erie, Lake Superior, you got Michigan Lake, and there's the other one that I can't remember, which is pretty sad because I
use my
lived here
50
all
on
my
you,
life.
Stan. Don't think I won't. I will no scope you from Arkansas with a muzzle loader.
Don't go far.
That saved you. That saved you.
Save the pigeon. Hashtag save the pigeon.
Yeah. See me? I'm a pro Battlefield player. Screw him.
No. Yeah.
That grenade dropped right on me, dude. Like it just landed right next to my feet.
You don't even know, dude. I went to leave you. I went to turn around to go to another place, and like 5 people bolted over that rail. I'm just like, oh my god. How many people do you think are gonna show up to your wedding or your funeral? Yeah. Dude, I remember when Looney Tunes used to be like really racist.
Oh, Looney Tunes.
When I was a kid, I used to look up on YouTube because I didn't have cable. I used to look up on YouTube like the Looney Tunes episodes because I really liked Looney Tunes. I was like, yeah, rabbit. And there was one where the Union Army left Bugs Bunny in a fort to defend it, and he was shooting Indians, shooting Native Americans, and they would run up, and he would go 1 little, 2 little, 3 little engines, and then mark off like 5 tally marks, and then do it again. I'm just like, oh god, that's so bad.
Me too. Why? But really, that's a
I'm not
different
triggered
time,
over it. I mean, it didn't trigger me, but it's bad.
Wow, we're using technical and shit now.
It's funny though, and I remember, oh dude, there was an episode where they blurred out black people's faces. They did. I was like, you guys are savage.
Well, because I don't know.
Anyway,
I mean, Looney Tunes was kind of from that time period, or you know,
Fuck
right
Looney
after
Tunes.
at least.
Scooby-Doo all the way.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo all the way. Screw you.
70s or 80s Looney Tunes, maybe 90s.
I can't jump. I'm on both trains, Stan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I remember, Logan, you gave me that disc, Scooby-Doo meets the Harlem Globetrotters. That episode's hilarious.
I remember that. Yeah, me and my brother. Let me tell you, my brother and Scooby-Doo, they probably smashed a couple times. Let me tell you, they probably had a couple nights at the bar. All right, because my brother.
Logan, you just labeled yourself a furry.
I'm just my brother. No, but no, but my
He did not have sexual relations.
I did not have sexual relations with that Great Dane.
No, my brother's not a furry, but probably doesn't even know what a furry is. But
I don't know. I won't bring it
Logan,
up.
you didn't either until we told you.
Yeah, until I told you about Desiree.
Is,
I'm not even gonna mention her because for some God knows reason she would find this video and then shank me at school.
My brother and Scooby-Doo, he loves Scooby. We had a cup of Scooby-Doo, and it was sacred to him. If anybody else touched it, he never washed it. If anybody else touched it, he would disown you. Everything, alright? And one day, I decided to grow a pair of balls, alright? One day when he wasn't home, I decided to drink my Kool-Aid out of his Scooby-Doo cup. And I was like, fuck you, alright? So I see why he did this, okay? So I had the Kool-Aid cup, set it on the counter. One thing led to another. I accidentally knocked it off with my hand, shattered into a million pieces. I was fucked. Yeah. I was like, no. I was like, no. He can't. I was like, he can't know.
Oh God, dude.
I was like, no. This can't happen. So, what I did
What
was
you gotta do is you gotta run down to the damn carousel fucking market down there and buy him another one.
No. I picked up all the pieces. I didn't try and tape it back together, but I picked every single piece up. All right, and I put it on his bed. I put it on his bed. And just waited for him to get home. Yeah, I was ready to accept what was going to happen. And,
so you just threw the glass shards on his bed?
Yeah, I just left him there because I knew when he got home
That's some mafia shit.
No, I wasn't wanting him to lay on it. I was just, when he got home, he was going to see it. Yeah, like I put it in a pile.
Do most people look at their bed before they fall down? I trust my bed not to be like that.
I don't sleep on a bed.
I don't trust my bed to just randomly grow spikes while I'm gone.
I remember every time my brother went to bed, he would always turn the light on and do all of his shit, plug his phone in, whatever, turn on the radio, lay out his bed sheets,
I can't stand sleeping with music right on, dude. It's horrible.
And dude,
whenever I'd stay over at a buddy's house, he'd do it all the time, and I'm like, dude.
Me and my brother's old bunk bed. He would turn on the radio, and me and him would just we would just lay there. We weren't even trying to sleep. We would just lay there and just listen to the radio. Let it carry us off, and then we just fall asleep.
I love this bunny trail.
Give me that. Give me them tags, bitch.
But anyways, yeah. So I put the glass into on his bed. I remember he got home, and all I remember is him yelling my name, and I'm asking him what's going on. He's like, "What happened to my cup?" And I was like, "Look, I poured a glass of Kool-Aid, and I knocked it off the counter. I fucked up. Go ahead, kill me now." And he was cool about it, you know. Because I owned up to it. I was like, you know, this is my shit, my fault. I did it, and he was like, you know what? It's just a cup.
I've never seen you do that, so therefore you're lying.
No, you can ask him. I can text him right now and confirm. What time is it? He's
Alright, you know what's funny though is I'm not gonna go through the effort to do that shit. I'll just kind of accept the fact that maybe you're not lying.
Hang on.
Boy. Anyways.
Pig lost. Fuck.
Hey, guess what? Bartek.
I remember one time my brother made me have a seizure. Gideon might remember that.
Oh my God!
So many spit in your face.
See, I can't relate to this because I'm the oldest of everything. Like all these guys have older siblings.
Oh, Gideon has it bad.
Oh yeah.
I do what now?
Gideon's got it bad. Yeah. Poor son bitch. He got blue hair.
Oh yeah.
Still got 20 minutes.
How much time do we have left?
Still got 20 minutes.
We still have 20 minutes to go?
Yeah, 20 minutes and 30 seconds.
Bro.
Nice.
The numbers.
I'm gonna be hunting a pigeon right now, so fuck that guy.
Numbers Mason.
Bro, I swear I'm in freaking pre-calculus this year. Stan, it's horrible.
I got college algebra next semester.
Fuck no.
off.
Logan, who thought you were smart enough for that?
I know, it's insane. It's horrible. It really is. I don't know why my counselor. I think it's because I got a new counselor this year, and I think that.
And she's like, I believe in you.
I think that's his problem. I think he was like, dude, this kid. Let me tell you, this kid got a 23 composite score on his ACT. Let's just put him right here.
Yeah, let's just put him in a class that you won't give a fuck about.
Let me tell you, next week I'm gonna go
be
to his
honest with
office
you.
and be like, Mr. Davenport, what the fuck, bro?
Mr. Davenport? Oh my
God. I have a feeling that we will not see Logan all too much because of his failing grades.
Logan's gonna like, oh yeah, we're gonna see Logan. He's gonna be the new Christmas tree ornament hanging off the bridge. College algebra was too much. See, now we're gonna get spammed with a bunch of comments like,
I'm not even doing good in Algebra 3. I got a 52 on my test last Friday. Pretty great.
I got 100 on my test, so you can do
Well, that some bitch cannot write that pigeon.
I got 112.
Yeah, let me tell you, let me tell you, listeners,
I don't know why he made it such a weird number.
You know, I actually had a 106 in my history class last year.
Yeah, dude, like, I don't...
Yeah,
one kid
had a 122
I didn't even mean to do
year.
it. Dude, the class was so easy. All we did was write notes. And then we took one big semester test, and we got to use our notes.
Let me tell you, my world history teacher's gonna kill me with the fucking notes, man.
If you say let me tell you one more time, I'm gonna let me show you something with my knife in your throat.
What the fuck? Just got wrecked.
You know?
My 6th grade English teacher... No, shut up, Stan. Alright. My 6th grade English teacher worshipped me. Dude, I was so good in her class that she basically thought I was Jesus. Like, she would praise me in front of people.
Leave thine home and become a fisher of men.
I had like
Gideon,
we're getting into controversial topics here, boys. This is where it gets interesting.
No, I was gonna talk about The Walking Dead, but okay.
Gideon, I was gonna go on your behalf.
Oh, yeah, dude, we can do Walking Dead. Walking Dead's a good topic. Let's do it.
that's great content for this.
Let's do Walking Dead. Let's do it.
I have a great starter.
Favorite season, go.
2.
Mm?
Fucking 2.
I can't pick one.
Let me tell you, 2 was the longest and most exciting, alright? Because that was when the whole group started having, like, tension in between each other.
I just watched the episode where, I forgot her name, the fat doctor from Alexandria.
The fat doctor! Go ahead, defend every socialist out there. Nah, I was at Walmart today and I was looking. They have discs now for the complete seasons of Walking Dead. Like, they have complete season 1, complete season 2, all on disc. And I was gonna buy it because I was thinking, I was like, you know, it's on Netflix now, but sooner or later, one day, it's not gonna be on Netflix anymore. They're gonna take it off.
Dude, it's too good of a show for them to take it off Netflix.
Well, actually,
they're just gonna renew the contract.
That's all Robert Kirkman is having beef with AMC. They're thinking about going to a new channel, a new TV broadcast.
They're gonna lose an ass load of funding.
Oh yeah, like
Robert Kirkman. Why would they even like?
I can't remember.
Dude, you have to finish the series. You have to finish the series with AMC.
I'll have to read, but I think
because then it's not an AMC original anymore.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I almost bought
okay, look. It's not The Walking Dead anymore if you take it off AMC though.
Yeah.
Because you know it doesn't do the whole thing it does at the beginning of every episode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where it does the AMC original. All right, it's not. You can't do that anymore then. So it's not The Walking Dead anymore. What is it?
It's live.
The running living. That's basically all The Walking Dead is.
No, but season 2 has got to be by far my favorite. But let me tell you, season 3 was great.
Swear to God, Logan.
And season 7, oh my God, season 7.
Logan, you just ate my rocket gun.
What?
Oh yeah. Logan's got an altered Negan.
Yeah, let me tell you. See, I'm sorry, Will. It's becoming a habit. It's becoming a habit.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
I'm sorry, Logan, but I'm coming.
No, put the muzzle letter up. No. No, but
stand outside.
Season 7.
You can't cock the gun.
Season 7 was great, and Negan.
I'm Negan.
Okay, so I almost said it again just then, Will. I said
You caught yourself.
Yeah.
Look, Logan, I'm gonna paint you a picture real quick. We're gonna rabbit trail again.
Jeffrey
You are standing. Nope, stop, wrong. You are standing on an incredibly thin sheet of ice over shark-infested water. That's what you're doing right now.
I keep wanting to say it. I don't know why.
If you say it one more time, I'm coming down to your house and beating you with a stick.
It's into my brain now. But I know I've said this a million times, and I'm gonna say it a million times one more. Jeffrey D. Morgan. Nobody else can play Negan, honestly. Jeffrey D. Morgan's got.
Chuck Norris can play Negan.
No. Oh, that reminds me. My ag mechanics teacher. We were talking about Chuck Norris, and my ag mechanics teacher was like, Chuck Norris is a wuss. And I was like, yes!
I'm gonna
Finally!
beat his ass.
Somebody!
I will beat his ass, dude. With the spirit of Chuck Norris, I will beat his ass.
No, but, no, Chuck Norris.
Speaking of an ass beating.
If Chuck Norris played,
Speaking of an ass beating, Logan, what is the current phase of the match? Who's winning?
Tomorrow night?
Wait, is that shit tomorrow? I thought it was tonight.
Oh, it is tonight! Tonight's Saturday, August 26th!
Stupid shit. Who's
Conor
winning?
McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather!
Who's winning?
I can probably...
I'm not paying to watch that.
I can look online somewhere. It's like $90 on pay-per-view, me. I'm not fucking watching. No, but, let me see what social media is talking about here.
Check YouTube, dude. There's bound to be a stream somewhere of it.
On his Pi phone.
No, it's gotta be on Snapchat. They always do it on Snapchat.
Hey, what the hell? Oh man, no.
Yeah.
It's gone suppressive.
So anyway, you know.
Well, I think it's stupid,
yeah,
though,
we were talking.
is that win or lose, Conor McGregor is still getting paid. If he wins, he's getting like $270 million.
He better not walk away 50-0. I will cry. I'll quit watching.
$270 million. How's that even worth someone?
Mayweather's 49. Is 49.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
People, I'm getting misinformation from people. People are like, McGregor's 49-0, and I'm like, okay.
I can lay you down the Mayweather stats here.
Don't.
Mayweather.
Don't even touch it, Will.
49
you son of a bitch.
26 knockouts.
I'm turning the game around for us, Dan.
72 inches in reach.
We should let Logan get it since he's the one that they're, they can see.
5'8". Let me tell you, he's great. All right. He's gonna
McGregor has like 76 inches in reach.
Wrong.
No, it's 74, I think.
76.
Yeah, there's just stuff that I do not know about.
1776 USA.
No, but yeah, McGregor's definitely taller. I think he's heavier. Yeah, he's definitely heavier.
Yeah, he is.
Got a longer reach.
We're gonna need to put up a little warning before our videos saying
dude,
we are extremely Republican.
Dude, he just fought like a year or two ago.
Yeah, but he hasn't knocked anyone out in like 20 years.
Yeah, but he's got 26 of them, and Mayweather doesn't have any, because this would be his first boxing, because this is a boxing match.
Wait,
so
who are you talking about?
McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but which one?
I got the shit beat out of me.
Were you talking about?
I'm talking about Mayweather right now.
Oh.
Mayweather has 26 knockouts. McGregor, like I said, McGregor's not a boxer at all, and this would be his first boxing match.
My arm is dead.
So he didn't really even have a record, so that means he has no experience with this whole boxing thing.
Yeah, so the thing is that we're all of a sudden steering from fun and awesome shit that people are actually interested in, and we're talking about boxing now.
Yeah. But lame.
We just kind of had to lay down our views.
Pause. Okay, but seriously though, is anybody winning at all? Like, any rounds? Is the fight over?
It's 11 o'clock, and the fight's in Vegas, so it's probably either just happening or just ending.
It started at 10 here in Michigan, so it should be going right now. Should be.
What time is it?
Unless it was a quick fight. Come on, Ronda Rousey was in a 49-second fight.
Dude, Ronda Rousey. I was at Hooters when I watched that fight.
You know, it might be on CNN. Actually, this is like national.
I would have enjoyed that fight if it weren't for everybody who was in the restaurant with me.
Live updates: Mayweather McGregor set to do battle. Let's look at this. Top news.
Right, I'm pretty.
Live coverage is underway. That was. Let's see.
Yeah, so it just started. On yourself, Stan? Like, what'd you do?
Yep, I did. I sneezed the shit out of myself.
It's underway right now.
Oh yeah, dude, it's going down now.
Yeah, they're probably a few rounds in, but yeah, it's happening right. I can't wait until later tonight.
Dude, they both look tired as hell.
Bro, I really want to know who wins, but I really don't.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Dude, I'm watching a live stream of it.
Oh!
Alright, no, hey, you can't live stream during our little chat here. Alright, you can't do that. Really.
Does it say how many rounds?
Every time someone says that, we need a picture of Donald Trump just pop up on the screen.
Wrong.
Does it say what round it is, Gideon?
No. I mean, I just got out of it because Will was, telling me.
Yeah, I'm becoming the podcast Nazi.
Rooting for Mayweather
Yeah, basically. Fucking
if Mayweather
over
loses,
here,
dude, he's gonna get
9999.
Dude, what he deserves, dude. He's honestly a douchebag.
Okay, yeah, he is.
Okay.
He's not really the
He's
best, but I mean, come on, he's got to be one of my favorite fighters. Come on, top 5.
I don't care about him as a fighter. I care about him as a person.
Gay.
Why are we talking about boxing? This is boring. Anyway.
Yeah, this is boring. I have no idea what anybody's talking about. We only have 11 minutes left, so we gotta start wrapping it up.
What good
well, actually, our time limit was 60.
What have we not touched that we usually get into heated debates about?
I don't know, but we didn't get much.
It's nothing YouTube appropriate. I guarantee you that. It's bad, y'all. I'm saying. Screw your pigeon.
Dude, I just shot that pigeon down.
Bro, I shot the shit out of it. I got 250 points. I killed it.
Everyone gets 250 points, you Nimrod.
No, it's a...
Whoa. Nimrod. What are we, 70 years old now?
No, we're trying to make it YouTube friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Stan.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because they might censor us.
Shut your fat fucking foul mouth.
Warning, foul language.
That was a Neve's gaming thing.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Who did you just shout out?
Neve's gaming.
What?
Stop.
Oh, yep, we're definitely gonna.
You just ruined the whole hour. You just ruined it.
Why?
Because you know what you did?
What?
Unapproved shout out. So you can go fuck off.
I what? Oh, unapproved shout. Wow. Yeah, let me tell you, those guys are cool. They'll appreciate it. All right. I feel like I don't think
you know what's hilarious? No one's gonna see this video.
That's true. Yeah, but I don't think anyone should get pissed or triggered about a shout out because it's a shout out. They're promoting you.
Yeah. But unless it's like sub for sub, you know.
I don't know.
You can die in a hole. See, this sucks. We all come from different, really, which is also great, but it also sucks because none of us come from the same exact background here. Stan's a really good car guy. Stan's way down into cars. Logan's way down into sports. Gideon's way down into music. And I'm way down into the outdoors. So this really isn't what we're looking for.
Well, those are just our categoric.
It's a great variety.
Yeah, well, those are just our categoric things, but you know.
Yeah, but if I started talking about deer hunting, nobody else would give a shit.
I mean, boy, YummyR6 just posted, damn Mayweather. If I looked that ugly, I'd hide my face too.
Bro, I thought he was gonna post some assholes from Arkansas just shouted out to me.
Hey, that's hurtful. I'm not from Arkansas, you fuck.
Stan, let's be honest. My soul's down here.
Probably.
It's down here.
We should
estimation time to ranking up 1,113 minutes. Battlefield 1 requires dedication.
And
this whole fight is pointless, honestly. If Mayweather walks out, he's still gonna walk out with $500,000 if he loses. Or not $500,000, half of what he got.
Yeah, good for him. The rich get richer, and we're sitting here talking about this shit.
Yeah. Sister just had a newborn. Pretty great.
No one gives a shit.
Hey, you know what, Stan, you fuck off. You baby gets ugly.
Been impregnated like what? This is the third one?
Yeah. Fuck off. Let me tell you, she breastfeeds, right? And let me tell you, I'm sorry, Will.
Let me tell you, the titties are huge.
No, listen, if one motherfucker bitches, because you know, all those people get triggered about breastfeeding. If one motherfucker gets triggered because my sister's breastfeeding in public, I'm gonna drop kick a bitch in the throat, alright? I don't even care.
In the throat?
Yeah, in the throat. There's a backstory to that too, which I have 4 minutes to explain.
How much time we got left?
4.
4 minutes.
4 whole minutes.
Yeah. So, anyways, let me explain the whole throat thing. We used to have a friend named Gabe, right? Like a group of 20 friends that we'd all huddle together and like jump on the trampoline and we'd all party and
fat, slow kids.
Like eat and drink and play games, whatever. We were kids. Anyways, and
now when he says drink, I did not. I'm not gonna claim up. I'm not gonna claim up to the fact that I may or may not have chugged an entire bottle.
I did not have.
When I was small.
I did not
have sexual relations with that bottle.
Yeah, but anyways.
I did not have lip-to-lip contact.
So Gabe had a little sister.
Oh shit!
Okay. There was another girl that she started getting beef with that was with us, and so they were fighting, and then Gabe stepped up for his sister, and Gabe was like, you know, and the girl was like, shut up before I punch you in your throat. And Gabe didn't even take offense to it. He didn't take offense to it. He was like, he just started laughing. He was like, you know that little laugh chuckle he would give, be like, that was Gabe's little laugh. But he'd be like, he was like, she just said she was gonna punch me in the throat, and like we all just started laughing about it, and it was hilarious. We made fun of her, and we fucked off. And it was great.
Oh, and we fucked.
Anyways, we got like 3 minutes left, and we really don't have anything else to talk about, so I might just end it here.
Remembering the old squad,
man.
I
have another one. We'll save it for.
Well, actually,
we have the next one.
We set the timer because we wanted to end early. So technically, after this timer, we still have 5 more minutes.
Oh, did I just get kicked?
Yeah, it said you left the server.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, after this timer,
lost connection,
we
or
still
I got
have
kicked.
After this timer, we still have a 5-minute closer. So.
All right. Well, we're gonna talk. Actually, no. That's a really big That's a really big lost connection to EA servers. Yeah. You know who's not gonna get in a shout out? EA. You know.
Yeah. Fuck those guys. Playing that game.
Great, now we're gonna get
so
shut down by
tired.
EA. Everyone's just gonna get lawsuits against us.
I had a 20 kill streak going on.
Dude, I'm 1-1. I don't even have.
No, you're not that good at Battlefield. You fuck. You wish. Oh, dude, that guy's a denied. I will. That fucking pigeon.
I will link videos of how great I am.
Let me tell you, when I'm not focused, when I'm not focused, I do complete horrible. Like I'm just shit.
Well,
horrible English.
Nothing tops me
nothing tops Suicide Stand. Nothing tops Suicide Stand.
Oh my god.
That was savage, and it wasn't even expected either.
That was a Battlefield 1 video clip that Will saved a long time ago.
No, I saved.
All right. We're gonna explain it because nobody else understands. No one's gonna understand. This is probably what we're gonna wrap
Nobody
up
understands.
Stand.
Oh my god.
Come on,
get out of the stream.
Get out. Just leave.
He's the one recording.
What's that Quagmire jingle? I don't fucking know.
He's Quagmire.
You never know
copyright
what he's gonna do next. Yeah.
Shit.
Copyrights. The copyrights.
Could you imagine if we got...
How many copyright fines do you think we're gonna have to pay tonight?
Could you imagine if we got a lawsuit against
What time is it? If it's only like 10 o'clock,
awesome.
Then, it's only like 11, dude. We could probably go for another one tonight. Fuck.
If we got a lawsuit against Adult Swim, I would fucking love it, honestly.
I want it.
Probably get to meet Seth MacFarlane, you know. Not in a
yeah,
good way,
while we're getting handcuffed and taken to jail.
All right, there goes that's our 55 minutes, so we still have a closer or whatever. Any other comments?
Okay. So we're gonna wrap it up with a great story from across the battlefield.
Oh,
so,
copyright.
We're wrapping it up with this shit.
All right.
So I'm playing medic. I'm having a great. Actually, no, I was playing support class. I'm running around having a great time, and a medic runs up and I kill him. So I'm like, la da 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 da, cut him down. And I'm going. I'm having a great time, reloading my gun, doing what normal support people do, I guess, throwing ammo. Great time.
Right.
And I hear something walk past me. I'm like, oh, dog shit. Because it doesn't sound like a normal person. You know how when the sentries walk, they kind of sound like metal walking. It's like, check, 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 check. And you're just like, great. And I turn around, and there's a guy with a big-ass MG-15 machine gun. I'm like, oh, lovely. I get to deal with him for about 5 seconds before Stan here decides to go, you know, just Allahu Akbar and slam a biplane into me. Stan then proceeds to land and teabag.
It was great.
I think it was one of the greatest things that my eyeballs have ever witnessed.
I'll upload it to my own personal channel. It's pretty funny, honestly.
Great guy.
I was like, oh, there's Will, and then I just see Sentry kill. I was like, what?
Yeah. Do you have it recorded from your view?
Yes, I do.
I have it recorded from mine too, so we'll have to just send it. Double upload this bitch.
That was the funniest.
All right. Well, that was our shit that we talk about and shit. And
thanks for watching 60 minutes and wasting your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
wasted
wasted
1 hour
a lot.
of your life. So go cry now.